Ziniare is a quiet settlement some 35 kilometers north of Ouagadougou, capital of Burkina Faso. It is the typical African village with its rustic setting and quiet ambience, but there is much more to Ziniare. This unassuming settlement plays host to a vital institution critical to the development of any contemporary society. It is the Reference Vocational Center, a product of collaboration between Taiwan and the government of Burkina Faso. The center provides a variety of skills acquisition programs. Young and aspiring entrepreneurs get the opportunity of training in electrical and mechanical engineering, auto and motorcycle repair and maintenance, construction, precision machinery, baking, and communications. These are skills critically needed in West Africa. Since 2010, when the center was established, it has been adding value to the region by empowering numerous youths with these skills. From 2012, the Economic Community of West African States, Ecowas, a youth and sports development center, began sending selected youths from the 15 member countries to the center to acquire technical skills that can help their respective countries. It is called a capacity building program, and the youths spend 1 month at the center. During the period, they specialize in one of the variety of trades available, ranging from auto mechanic to air conditioning. For the class of 2015, ECOWAS sent 49 youths from member states to the center. 31-year-old Asane Ndiaye, who hails from Senegal, was one of the ECOWAS trainees. He had practiced for 13 years as a roadside auto mechanic in his country until he heard about this workshop through a public announcement by the government of his country. While Asani may be a natural, Abibatu is an unlikely trainee in auto mechanics. In her culture, both her faith and gender should ordinarily throw the spanner into any thought of becoming a mechanic. However, this Nigerian wife and mother has chosen to break down the barriers in order to accomplish her dream of a better life.
C'est ce qui m'a poussé à choisir la filière là. Au début, moi, c'était pas mon choix. Mais après avoir fait les 2 ans là.
Initially, I was not interested. I did not wish to be an auto mechanic. But after my 2-year training back home in my country, I discovered opportunities in the craft, and so I developed a liking for it. Here in Ziniare, we were about 30 in the auto mechanic class, and I did my best to be among the best. Like I said earlier, I didn't like it, but now I know it is not difficult and it is worth doing.
The case of Fatou Diouf is however different. Auto mechanics runs in her blood. She says her grandmother was an auto mechanic, so this 20-year-old Gambian has chosen to follow in her footsteps and is focused on becoming an auto mechanic.
My mom always tell me that my grandmom do this job and she traveled to Europe many places. So one day, I don't finish my grade 12, I stop at grade 9. I asked my dad that I want to do mechanic. So my dad he think that I'm just joking. So that time he have to travel to Germany. The time he come back, he meet me doing the course, mechanic. I'm the one who do it for myself. But the job is easy, it's not easy, because the first day I went to the class, I see the engine. I was very sad. I said, oh, look at this engine. I'm going to be the one who will work this engine and start it. I'm thinking about that. I said, hope I will not change my course, but I say I'm the one who chose it for myself, so I should do it.
Khadijat from Sierra Leone is studying engineering at a university in her country. At the vocational center, she chose to specialize in air conditioning both for automobiles and homes.
As a woman, I'm very proud to be in this field, the air condition and the refrigeration, because it's not easy. Women are afraid of the cause because they will not be part of it. They don't have the challenges. There are many challenges in doing it. But as for me, I'm studying electrical and electronics engineering at my country. So I was chosen by the Minister of Youth to come and have a skill of this. So I'm proud to be part of the Ecowas trainees.
These trainees and their colleagues took the full benefit of the Reference Vocational Center Ziniare experience.
If you have a problem, we're going to move the problem. The engine is stop. Okay, because you have a problem. Start this lamp is on. To read a fault code. Okay, what is the code mean? Mass airflow circuit malfunction. Okay.
The institution, with its wide range of modern machinery and tools, is certainly one of the best equipped in West Africa. It also has a considerable complement of trained instructors. Training is structured with emphasis on practical orientation, so trainees familiarize themselves with the most modern tools of their chosen trade as they acquire the requisite skills. The Ecowas trainees come from diverse linguistic backgrounds, since the region has 3 official languages: English, French and Portuguese. On the other hand, most of the trainers speak just French, so communication can sometimes be an obstacle to the process of transferring skills, but somehow they bridge the gap.
Pour cette fois-ci, je prends l'exemple par rapport à cette session, il y a 3 grands groupes de langues.
We have 3 groups of trainees, the Anglophone, Francophone and Lussophone. And so, for this project to be effective, we have employed interpreters to cater for trainees from the different countries. So to make it professional, as the trainer teaches in the class, an interpreter works with him to help the trainees better understand their trainer.
Oui, je pense qu'effectivement aussi, au cours de cette formation, on peut parler de l'intégration aussi. Voilà, puisque j'ai appris qu'ils venaient de beaucoup de pays.
The students have developed a good relationship among themselves and even with most of the instructors. In cases where language wants to become a barrier to understanding a subject, they help each other through translations. This is a good means of social integration for youths in the region.
Most of all the things they are using is written in French, but with the help of the action, we do actions, signs. For us, more like when we are in the practical room, we find it easy, but when we are in the classroom for theory, it is not easy. If there is no translator, we will not understand anything. But sometimes we get translators that will come and explain to us.
The teacher will explain in French, and our interpreter is not that fluent in English. And besides, she's not in profession in this course. So most of the components the teacher will explain to French, she can't be able to pronounce them. So we'll go extra mile sometimes to maybe search on the internet to know what is this, what is this. So that's how we'll be able to cope up and know most of these things.
The trainers who work directly with the trainees are impressed by their performance in class, and they have high expectations from them when they return to practice.
Selon la vocation de tout un chacun, voilà, On aurait souhaité qu'ils continuent toujours dans le même métier de froid, climatisation.
As a teacher, I'm expectant and I wish that my students will be able to increase their capacity so that they can be strong enough to settle and start their own companies. For the beginners, I always want to give them the knowledge that will make them professionals in the field of refrigeration and air conditioning. Overall, I want them all to improve on what they have learned here and implement it, even as they have options of other professions out there.
All in all, skills acquisition in Ziniare is a hands-on experience, and the result shows in the character of the products of the center. For this youth from Togo, who considered himself a master in the trade of air conditioning before coming to Ziniare, the experience has enhanced his capacity.
Concernant la formation, par exemple, moi je suis au moins dans le domaine du froid, au moins avant de venir ici.
I am a professional in the field of air conditioning. However, coming here has enhanced my knowledge in no small means. For the beginners, I believe here is a good start for them in the field. I will really love it if Ecowas can help in establishing them by means of providing funds for them to stand on their own.
After the one-month program, the youths graduate. This is the formal graduation ceremony. There are 49 of them from Nigeria, Republic of Benin, Togo, Niger, Mali, Senegal, the Gambia, Sierra Leone and the host country Burkina Faso. Addressing the graduates, the principal program officer at the Youth and Sports Center in Ouagadougou, Simon Taro, assured them that Ecowas will continue to encourage entrepreneurship to end unemployment. He urged the graduating set to put to good use the knowledge they have acquired.
Vous demeurez un groupe de privilégiés venu de 10 États membres sur les 15 que compte la CEDEAO.
Graduation ceremony today is a testimony of why you are here in Burkina Faso. With the results presented here, anyone can appreciate the work of the Institute and the method of teaching. As you have all come from the member states of Ecowas, I urge you to put to good use the knowledge you have acquired here, not just for yourself, but also to practically make an impact in your countries. Ecowas is calling you to use your knowledge to help in ameliorating the lives of other youths in your countries.
Governor of Ziniare, Abdullahi Ouedraogo, spoke in a similar vein.
Vous avez pendant un mois durant renforcé vos capacités à travers.
My dear graduates, the 1 month you've spent to reinforce your capacity, learning the practical aspects of your crafts, have proven to be worth the while, with your performance level as seen in your results. This is due to the efforts you've put into learning, and your level of commitment and perseverance is also appreciated. As you return to your countries, I urge you to stand out as role models to other youths in your communities with the level of competence you will display in your fields of endeavor. Ensure that you apply your knowledge to help in developing your countries.
I'll go and learn more to know it very well, because here, since it is 1 month, we are not able, maybe this thing is practical something. You got to do it regularly, so you will be conversant with it. So if I go back, I'll definitely do the work again, so that I'll be conversant with it, so that I can be able to stand on my own and have a workshop.
Outstanding performance was also rewarded at the ceremony with the recognition and presentation of certificates of performance to the best trainees, male and female, in auto mechanic and air conditioning. Since the graduates were expected to excel not only in learning but also in character, good behavior was honored. The best behaved trainee in the program was officially recognized.
Félicitations donc.
Monsieur le gouverneur lui ajoute ça. Le sac. L'administration lui ajoute ça.
This ceremony also had something significant. The number of female participants was higher than in previous years. In view of the disparity in girl-child education in sub-Saharan Africa, this was cause for celebration. The local Mofse tribal women chose a very popular African way of expressing joy, dancing. The Kigba dance was a most creative form for this artistic expression. For this set of Ecowas trainees at the Reference Vocational Center in Ziniare, the experience has made them better technicians, but they have their fears for the future.
It
is good that we have this opportunity, but the challenge is how do we practice when we go back home to our countries? Unlike here, we do not have the facilities to optimally utilize our newly acquired skills. Where will we get the money to buy all the mechanical and electrical tools we use here?
In 2010, we tried to contact the EBID in Lomé. We met the general director and we said, okay, is it possible that you set up a mechanism to finance the enterprise on the private sector, based to the private sector, to finance the enterprise and the project of the youth? They said, okay, they can work on it together with the youth center. So I think this is on ground.
This is the fourth set of youths that were trained here by Ecowas and brings the total number of youths Ecowas has trained under the partnership with the Reference Vocational Center in Ziniare to 240. The training of youths is expected to be a catalyst for the multi-sectoral development of the region. The capacity of young people in West Africa has been enhanced to facilitate their participation in productive sectors of member states. The program specifically empowers youths with skills as well as develop their capacity for entrepreneurship with a view to making them self-employed and job creators. This is one of the consistent strategies of Ecowas to creatively redress the high level of youth unemployment in all member states. The upgrading of skills, even among those currently practicing various trades, also enhances their capacity to fill the many vacancies available for skilled tradesmen in critical sectors of the regional economy. The productive engagement of youths also has a multiplier effect on one of the major problems currently plaguing most Ecowas member states, illegal migration to Europe. On the other hand, the capacity building program also facilitates the greater objective of Ecowas, which is the social and economic integration of the region. These youths, after passing through the Reference Vocational Training Center, become ambassadors of Ecowas, promoting the cause of an Ecowas of all. The 1 month period the youths from different countries spend together is a period for fostering greater understanding. Through closer interaction, they build alliances and bridges across the geographical and linguistic gulf which separates West African countries. It is a pivotal experience for each one of them providing a window into the lives of other West Africans. To most of them, it has been worth the while.
For me, I am very happy for this program. I was telling to my sister that I want to come back to Burkina Faso.
They called me, even if we go back to the hostel, everybody is shouting Ikata, Ikata, Ikata. So everybody, we do share our phone, our contacts to each other, we chat on WhatsApp, talk. So as we're going back, definitely the relationship won't end there. We'll go back to our countries and we'll still communicate to each other to know how far some persons are growing up in their own countries.
We learn about their basic way of living, the friendship. You learn to cope with each and everyone, and we do things in a peace, as unity, as an Ecowas community members. So I think that is a great thing for the Ecowas community.
Like most of her colleagues from different countries of the region, this workshop has provided a leverage that will give them an edge over others in the region, and they hope to keep the engines running.